Pressure. Continuous force pressing down on an object it is within contact of. Pressure is a powerful force, capable of creating diamonds through its presence or crumple submarines at the bottom of the ocean like soda cans. Pressure is a dangerously powerful force. It is capable of refining something into a completely new form, or completely decimating something until it is only a tiny minuscule shard of its former self, crippling, crushing, encompassing. Pressure is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can serve as a looming threat, a large pontification of responsibilities and impact all of your actions have. There are times when, much like the submarine at the bottom of the ocean, the pressure becomes too much. It crumpled you down, breaking apart the iron will that you possess, all because of one miscalculation, one tiny oversight, and suddenly the force of 1,000 crushing presses comes down on you. And you fight it. With every ounce you have inside, you fight it. Pressure can be the best motivator as well. That crushing force that looms over you, causing you to be remolded into like a lump of coal being pressed together into the form of a firm and rigid diamond. You contest the pressure, fighting as hard as you can to prove you won't be bested. You are the diamond. You are stronger than this. Pressure is always there. It never leaves. Its intensity may vary, but it will never leave. Pressure is constant. Pressure is eternal. Pressure is proof of life. Feeling that pressure throughout, pressing you down only to take that pressure and strive to push it back. That is the struggle of living. But in the end, on the days you can't beat the pressure, you break.
Life is very similar to water. In healthy amounts, it is quenching, refreshing, and sustaining. But as soon as you add too much of it, things begin to crunch beneath its massive amount of presence. In fact, water is strong enough to crush bone if the pressure is enough. As the level of this water increases, the amount of pilfering pressure also begins to surmount. It isn't until a drain is installed and subsequently used that the pressure begins to lessen. Then, after enough time, the drain clogs and the pressure builds once more, beginning this cyclical bout of build-up and relief, build-up and relief, build-up and relief. It's enough to drive someone mad, until eventually you realize proper care and maintenance of the drain can lead to less powerful pressure builds. The less the drain clogs up, the less pressure experienced. But in the end, sometimes when the pressure is way too much to handle, call a plumber. When the pressure builds up too much, enough to a point that the pipes of your life explode, the damage that you will sustain could become so threatening to your well-being that you might not come back from the brink the same person as before. You will come back, but you will be a changed person, a scarred person, a broken person. The exploded pockmarks of your life will become eternal scars that will become crags on your soul. These pockmarks become an ingrained part of you to a point where, if you're not careful, they can envelop your entire sense of self, and the pressure bursts become more frequent, more powerful, and more lethal. However, if you take these pressure pockmarks and instead of letting them increase in size and importance, you can reforge your soul and create something infinitely stronger. By taking the parts of you that were once weak, you can transform those parts into something sturdy and reliable. Don't let these pockmarks of your being become your whole. Let the pockmarks guide you to a better version of yourself.